next one out, and we both loved it.
Mm.
So she had that car maybe about 2 years. 2, maybe 3 years. And then we discovered, with having a child, this is nowhere near the amount of room we're going to need.
Oh, my.
So we end up getting her the vehicle she has now, which is the larger SUV. But anytime you go to buy a vehicle, I am telling anyone, do not get yourself a vehicle that you do not have fun with. If it's not fun to drive, or if it's not appealing to look at, or if you feel some kind of way about it, do not get that vehicle.
Mm.
Save yourself a lot of headache.
Yeah. So when it comes to you buying your first car, when you get to the point where you're ready to buy your first car, what do you think you're going to think about when it comes to buying your first car?
First thought would probably be if I like it or not. And then probably mileage if I'm buying it used. And then...
Well, let's talk about new car.
New car?
New car.
I don't know. I like it really. If it's not really... I don't know. I find it appealing, I guess. It looks good.
What hints do you have?
Oh,
other than liking it?
I would say for you, get something that only you and maybe one other person can ride it.
Yeah,
get you a 2-seater. Trust me, get you a 2-seater. It's going to save you a lot of time by getting you a 2-seater. Because as you and or me and your father know, when you have friends, everybody needs you to run them here or run them there. Mm. So if there's only one other spot, you only got to worry about one friend at a time. But I would say get something affordable, meaning don't bite off too much of a payment, because that will make you hate a vehicle more than love it. Because you know that you're spending so much money on this thing that it's stopping you from doing other things that you need to get done.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than something fun and fast, if you like speed, you might not like speed, but I just say get something that fits your personality.
The only other thing that I would add to being able to afford it is maintenance and gas. Like you were saying, mileage, that's a big thing. So with gas prices, once you start putting gas in the car by yourself, you're gonna feel what we're talking about here. What I would suggest staying away from, if you are just starting out, unless you have the money. But what I would say just starting out is stay away from cars that need premium gas. Yes. So that would be your BMWs, your Mercedes, your Genesis, Chargers, Challengers, those Mustangs, some of those Camaros, stuff like that, because premium gas is typically $4 to $5 a gallon. And depending on where you are, and if you have a 15-gallon tank, 15 times 5 is a lot of money. But typically those cars have tanks bigger than 15 gallons because the tank in the Sonata is 15 gallons. But definitely, look at that. And as far as maintenance, you want a car that's not expensive to get service done. I'm not talking about repair. I'm talking about service. Because how much is an oil change on your Mercedes?
For my smaller one, I think it's like $300. But that's with the oil change and them changing all of the filters and all that stuff. And then on my larger one, it may be right at $400, depending on which service needs to be done.
When we got that oil change that day, how much did we spend?
Not even close to that.
Yeah.
How much?
The oil change itself with my military discount was I think like 90 because I get full synthetic oil. And then we changed the air filter, the cabin filter. Did we do the windshield wipers too?
Yeah, we did the wipers.
So that day that we did all of that, we spent like $200, like around two something.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's definitely something to think about when it comes to getting a car. You got to think about not only the your car payment, but you have to factor in the maintenance and the everyday use of that car, because I mean, even to the tires, you got to factor all that in, because once you start learning about different tires and stuff like that, you're going to be like, $1,000 for 4 tires. Well, let me get these cheap ones. They only cost $4 something. And that's really where your head is going to be at. Like, seriously, because it's going to be like, I ain't paying those $1,000 for those tires, but, that might be the good tires. But you might get those, rinky-dink tires that like 15,000 mile tires. And before you know it, you be buying another set of tires real quick.
Well, save yourself some time and headache if you would have went on and got the good ones.
Yep. So I mean, we say all of that to say this: once you, enjoy childhood, because once you have to start paying that stuff on your own, you're gonna be like, wow, because like when we got the oil change and stuff like that, I said, you see how fast $200 can go and maintain your car. He was like, yeah. It was like, yo, yeah. So you got to factor that in.
Definitely. Well, it was an honor to have you on the platform with us,
Thank you.
sir.
Nice talking to you.
And I hope this is just the first interview in many interviews if you decide to go into the journalism field. And again, I just hope and pray much success for you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you have a bright future. Your father definitely, like I said, every chance he gets to talk about you, he is shining from ear to ear. So.
Man, boy. I mean, it's and once you get to this place too, it's going to be a joy to just admire your child's progression.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
it's
it.
nothing like it. Like, man, to be able to be a part of that and experience it and just do all of that stuff, man. So I'm very proud of you. I look forward to everything that you got coming up, and we definitely going to work on your highlight reels and all that other stuff, colleges and all that. So yeah, I'm glad that you came in on this, and hopefully you'll do it again.
For sure.
So how'd you feel going through it?
I mean, I liked it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, because trust me, we be nervous too.
Yeah,
we honestly be nervous. We honestly,
especially when we go live.
Yeah,
we get those butterflies.
Yeah, because it's like
sometimes they go away fast. Sometimes they're there throughout the whole platform. So
yeah. Because it's like you go live, you hope you don't mess up. You hope you got good material. You hope we don't have a technical difficulty or something like that. Man, because we had that a couple times. It's like, come on. Like, man.
Trying to figure it out on the go.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Any special shout outs?
Shout out to the mom. Shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom. Yeah. Shout out to mom. Much love to mom. Yeah.
Shouts out to mom. That's what's up.
Yeah. Much love and respect to mom because she's done a fabulous job. So I have to keep saying, and I always say that. Always say it.
For sure. It's definitely a good thing when you can give credit where credit is due.
Definitely. Yeah, hands down. Hands down. But thanks everybody for tuning in to the King and I Life podcast and our special guest, my little man, Ajani. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and you know how to find us. All that social media, YouTube, and all that stuff. So Lex, what else you got for them?
Oh yeah, you guys stay tuned because we are definitely going to be coming with some new information. Actually coming in what was it? The Black Podcasters?
The Black Cast
Festival?
or something like that. Yeah, that's in Atlanta next month. So yeah.
We're definitely gonna keep you guys in the loop on that. And plus, we got the Purple Gala again coming up in October, so you guys be on the lookout for that as well.
Yeah. And with that being said, King and I Life podcast, we out.
Deuces to the truces.
Yeah.